Hello, beautiful people. I just wanted to share today that the energies have really shifted in the last month or so. Well, in the last ages, but specifically recently, and that's been around the vibration of the earth, the kind of the frequency of the planet. And one of the ways in which you may notice this, even though we're heading into the winter season, is how you might actually be feeling the earth's energies and how you might be connecting with the earth right now. So the earth is a really energetic, sentient being that, and that's the way that I connect with the earth and the way that we work shamanically around the earth. But her energy is super, super strong at the moment. And you may notice that you're much more sensitive to seasons, or you're much more sensitive to the elements. You may be drawn much more to kind of the stone people, the air element. There are such sensitivities around now, and these are the ways in which the way that I would describe it is our kind of connection, our mother connection with the earth is really, really manifesting in our lives at the moment. And what it's doing is it's bringing us back to a sense of belonging. It's bringing us back into sync with the earth, so cycling with the seasons much more, even though, you know, there's the seasons may not be what we typically understand them to be, and they've shifted, and we've got these different freak events going on. The energies that I would like to invite you to connect with is kind of the sentience of the earth and the kind of the heartbeat, and really sort of draw that connection between your heart and her heart, your womb space, her womb space, and really feeling yourself kind of like being held, being part of the earth's energies. And because that is what she's inviting us to do right now. And part of her revival, part of her re-emergence, reawakening, renewal of strength, however you want to talk about what's happening with the earth now, is that her allies, her plant allies, her elemental allies will be much more in communication with you in lots and lots of different ways. So it's so interesting that we have these elemental events, these nature events happening at the moment, because within the kind of the idea of kind of chaos and things kind of spinning out of control, which is one narrative, there's also the kind of like the awareness of these really, really huge energies that kind of go, hey, I'm here, connect with me. And so what we witnessed with recent hurricane events was that there was huge planetary tuning into the elements, huge planetary tuning into the healing of all involved in the hurricane season, for example, in a way that has never happened before. When people have actually kind of en masse tuned into weather systems and been part of that. So there's so many people working with the energies of the earth right now, and that is the invitation. It's the invitation to kind of like cut away all distortions, cut away from fear narratives of it's kind of like she is wild, she is untamable, but think about the eye of the storm. Think about if you have a connection with this elemental force that is wild, and if you have an elemental heart and womb connection with Mother Earth, then you are part of that. And she is reviving her energy at the same time as we are going through a rewilding process, individually and collectively, to realizing that it's our connection with her, our home, our mother, that is really, really, really grounding at the moment and true. And that there's lots of, when we take ourselves outside of that, it's like looking at, she is a force to be controlled, or she is something to be harnessed or manipulated or managed in some ways. Whereas when we are part of her, we're co-creating with her, and that message is coming through so strongly. So when you feel that it's like the energies are shifting or things feel adrift or whatever, it's kind of like, well, actually it's like she is the storm and we are part of that as well, and kind of moving together, because the more that we can bring our heart space, our womb spaces, the space of connection in sync with the earth and in communication energetically, that means that we're all flowing in this same direction. And it's kind of like, it's a real togethering time. And I know that may seem wild, but that's what's happening at the moment, and that's the invitation. And to support that process, I have been invited to do monthly earth journeys that I'm going to start tomorrow, which are simply journeys to connect with the earth. These are for anyone. You don't need any specific skills. You don't need any specific training. Everybody is capable of connecting with the earth. Everybody is part of the earth. Everybody is welcome to join. And it is about a reconnection with this mother energy. It's about a reconnection with feeling part of it, not outside of it, and like a resync back into, okay, we are together, a joining, a togethering. And if that resonates, if that speaks to you, then I would love to see you tomorrow evening. That's my invitation. And I'm just going to post the link under here, as I normally forget that type of thing. But it's exciting times. I'm so grateful in many ways that, holding this knowingness and holding this thread, connecting us with our mother, it's powerful. And and it's an invitation as well to deepen into ourselves, because the more that we connect with her, the more we connect with ourselves as well. See you soon. Lots of love.